Graduates and guests, please stand for your senior officers of the University of Liverpool.
Please be seated. I declare this congregation for the celebration of our graduates open. So here we are, at last. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your graduation ceremony. It is really wonderful to welcome you all here in person, only 8 months late. Thank you for your patience. I'm Professor Peter Buse, Dean of the School of the Arts in the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, and your presiding officer today. I would like to say, first of all, what a tremendous privilege and a pleasure it is to be here with you today as we celebrate this milestone in your lives, together with your families and fellow students, your lecturers, and all those who have supported you on your journey to graduating from the University of Liverpool. You are the class of 2021. Disrupted by COVID 2/3 of the way through your second year and affected by the pandemic right till the end of your degree. The pandemic is also the reason that your graduation ceremony has been delayed until now, when you are already in the first stages of your career or perhaps continuing with your studies. But better late than never, and we really are delighted finally to be here with you to celebrate your achievements with your families and friends and to welcome you back to the university. I hope our surroundings today have made it worth the wait. I am proud to say that you are some of the very first students to have your ceremonies here in the magnificent Tung Auditorium, our new state-of-the-art performance space dedicated to the teaching, performance, and enjoyment of music for all. This unique creative environment is designed to provide our music department with a high-performance acoustic space, as well as being a public-facing venue for concerts outside of teaching time. The building which houses this beautiful auditorium, the Yoko Ono Lennon Center, is the newest addition to our campus, and I'm enormously proud to be able to say that the award-winning architects responsible for the design are, indeed, University of Liverpool alumni, former students like you of the School of the Arts. We are, of course, celebrating today with graduates from the Department of English, class of 2021. For all that you've been through, why don't you give yourselves a big round of applause? Graduation, now that it's finally here, is all about you, your achievements and your personal successes here at the university. It's a day to look forward to the future and to feel excited about your aspirations and career or future study plans. Most of all, it's a day to celebrate everything you have achieved and to enjoy this moment with your loved ones, with those you have studied alongside, and with those you have learned so much from. The pandemic has made us truly appreciate our loved ones, and I know today that you will find a moment to thank them for their support and personal sacrifice, and to thank your lecturers and teachers who have provided you with so much support and guidance on your path to graduation. Today is also a day to enjoy a return to this great city, and for you and your guests to receive a warm welcome from your university. We hope that the city of Liverpool will always feel like home whenever you return. You may have chosen to stay here and make the city your home, or you may have already called it home before you joined us in the university. But we hope that whatever your relationship with the city, that it is a place where you have made friends and memories which will last a lifetime. One thing we've learned from the past 2 years is that we never know what the future holds. Things will very likely change in your chosen professional careers, but some things won't change for you. I'll flag up just 3. First, the need to be a lifelong learner. For the rest of your career, make sure you commit to always being curious and to asking questions, and to always striving to do things better. The second is the need to support one another, as friends, as colleagues, and as professionals during your careers. And finally, never forget why you wanted to pursue your chosen academic discipline. It may not lead to the easiest of career paths, financially or emotionally. It will take dedication and tenacity, passion and belief to pursue the careers you have chosen or may be yet to decide upon. But remember that these are all qualities that you have displayed in abundance during your time with us. Our university has a long, successful history of graduates who go on to achieve great things. Our 9 Nobel laureates have led the way in fields from nuclear disarmament to the life cycle of malarial parasites, and our alumni community is full of cultural talent, including a former poet laureate, actors, screenwriters, and novelists. You have now joined this talented international alumni community, and you are and will always remain a fundamentally important part of our University of Liverpool family. We hope that, like so many of our alumni, you will stay in touch with us and help guide and support our future students and broaden their horizons through your own experiences. It is through you that we are known. You are our greatest ambassadors. And through your achievements, you will also become role models and a source of inspiration for the next generation of graduates. This university has community and civic mission running throughout its rich history. To this day, we remain committed to this important civic mission in the city of Liverpool and to our role as an anchor institution here. We continue to make real economic, social, health, employment, and cultural contributions to this great and unique city. We are a university that takes immense pride in equality of opportunity and in delivering projects and activities which widen access for students who are traditionally underrepresented in higher education. Learners from low participation neighborhoods, care leavers, disabled students, estranged students, adult learners, asylum-seeking and refugee students, and students from minority ethnic backgrounds. Knowledge should be celebrated, discussed, and debated, and it should be accessible to all. It is through the discussion and dissemination of ideas and knowledge that society is shaped. Our aim is to inspire, engage, and enable every single one of our students to fulfill their potential by raising their awareness, challenging barriers, and providing opportunities. Our Victoria building, the red brick building with the clock tower, is now a beautiful and iconic gallery and museum. And as a student here, you will have walked past a plaque, perhaps daily, fixed to the wall, which reads, "For the advancement of learning and ennoblement of life." This is a motto that continues to guide us to this day in all that we do. I will make an educated guess based on watching many graduation days here that you're planning to have or have already posed for a graduation photograph in front of our Victoria building today. Am I right? Or Abercrombie Square, perhaps? Okay. This beautiful and iconic red brick gallery and museum towers over campus and serves as our most recognizable backdrop in many hundreds of social media posts during graduations. The ordinary bricks and terracotta dressings selected for the Gothic exterior of the Victoria building led to the coining of the phrase Red Brick University by Bruce Truscott, the pseudonym adopted by Edgar Allan Peers, a professor of Spanish at Liverpool from 1922 to 1952, who wrote an influential book of the same title. Indeed, we are and always will be the original Red Brick University, and in turn, you will always be Liverpool Originals. Remember that through hard work and determination, you overcame the numerous challenges you faced as a university student during a global pandemic to reach this final point in your journey. Your capacity to think critically and to question and challenge, forged by your teaching staff, your classmates, and our community, will help you to prepare for whatever comes next. Now, normally, graduations bring together many different departments, but as this is a more exclusive gathering of the English department, let me call attention to just one skill that you have honed and developed while you've been here. Like you, I did an English literature degree or an English degree, and I can tell you that the ability to read a text, any text, closely, and to analyze it in all its complexity and ambiguity is an indispensable skill that will serve you well in many, many different situations, that some of which you can't even anticipate yet. You've advanced your learning and you have and will continue to ennoble life. You have been stretched to think beyond the textbook, lecture theatre, and library, and you have begun to apply that knowledge to the world around you. Your University of Liverpool education has enabled you to realize just how far you can go and provided you with the skills you need to get there. Despite the challenges, I hope that you will also remember many happy and joyful moments during your time at the University of Liverpool. I know that through your time here, you will have forged connections and made friends who will stay with you for the rest of your lives. Never forget how important you are to our university. You are the beating heart of our institution. Without you, the university would be nothing but classrooms and lecture halls. When we work together, the university is a place where discoveries are made, ideas are formed, friendships are forged, career paths are decided on, and lives are changed. It is when we work together as staff and students that education is truly transformational. We thank you for all you have done in your time here, and we all wish you good luck and every success in the future. Thank you. I now invite Professor Greg Lionel, Head of the Department of English, to present graduates from our class of 2021.
Professor Buse, it gives me tremendous pleasure to present the following graduates from the class of 2021. Olivia Fairhurst. Lucy Ives. Archie Richards. Megan Solomon. Abby McKeon. Hannah Steen. Joni McMullen. Jacob Hanneroff. Connor Hopkinson. Iola Roberts. Anna Probert. Jacob Vitti. Ellie Oliver. Caitlin Davison. May Wadkins. Constance Flynn. Alice Nelson. Megan Kay. Eleanor Sharkey. Elsa Manson. Alicia Williams. Alison Calvert. Imogen Widras. Tabitha Wise. Sarah Bresnahan. Jack Sturman. Bethany Ham. Leah Drinkwater. Anna Silva. Olivia Barbosa Atkins. Oliver Sanchez. Olivia Bennett. Faye Dewhurst. Chloe Bowden. Sophie Baker. Martin Small. Yolanda Collier. Catherine Garrett. Megan Healy. Katie Hall. Mackenzie Blacklock. Olivia Wilson. Caris Fowles. Ellen Foston. Polly Abbots. Guan Han Lee. Feng Guo Shui. Wei Jia Ma. Amy Holbrook. Rebecca Graham. Harriet Stones. Alicia Arrowsmith. Anya Harvey. Jacob Briggs. Abigail Quinn. Christina Evans. Holly Snelling. Imogen Selby. Scarlett Wager Lee. Heather Mesley. Lauren Price. Emmett Seddon. Marnie Holleran-Silk. Cara Evans. Lucy Grange. Abigail Andrews. Noah Connell. Max Gregory. Katie Stein. Lucy White. Amelia Thorns. Georgina Barnes. Rebecca Ferns. Robert Sharp. Grace Gaynor. Connell Speed. Harry Stedman. Heidi Powers. Alexa Savage. TJ Turner. Precious Olaniyi. Richard Snowden Lee. Jade Quick. Lucia Jones. Elle Collins. Sophie Ingham. Carly Hammond. Annie McElhatton. Jenny Gilligan. Katie Ferns. Jacob Stevenson. Ryan Griffiths. Freya Higgs. Lydia Dixon. Annie Holsworth. Isaac Fielding. Molly Hardwick. Georgina Bulger. Lauren Pinder Ambrose. Bradley Beaumont. Jack Jeremiah. Rebecca Dallas. Georgina Makel. Ruby Holder. Olivia Callister. Shauna Page.
Well, best crowd yet, for sure. I would now like to invite Sarah Bresnahan to join us on stage to reflect on her student experience.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, friends, family, and fellow graduates, it is a privilege to be speaking before you today, and I want to begin by saying congratulations to each and every one of you, my fellow graduates, for your amazing achievements. It's been a while since we were all gathered together. For many of us, it's been some time since we last set foot on campus or even walked the streets of Liverpool. I believe we will all agree that much has changed since last summer, though it feels simultaneously the other day and a lifetime ago. You've all started new and wonderful adventures. I myself have journeyed to Glasgow, where I am currently studying a Master's in English Literature. Today, however, we turn back the clocks to reflect on our times as undergraduates at the University of Liverpool and to have the celebration we have all earned. It would be impossible to cover the countless moments in so short a speech, and we have all had unique experiences. Late nights in the Sidney Jones Library, accompanied by a meal deal and the essay due tomorrow morning, impromptu picnics in Abercrombie Square when the clouds over Liverpool allowed the first sliver of sunshine in spring, the laughter of new friendship, the exploration of new places, and the creation of new ideas. I could never list them all. Yet, from Erasmus to redrafts, we have spent our time in Liverpool learning and growing into the people we are today. We have seized the many opportunities offered to us, engaging with the academic staff's incredible research through programs such as the Undergraduate Research Scheme. This was something I was fortunate enough to be a part of in my second year, and this experience of academic research has since encouraged me to pursue a PhD. It's not all being academic, of course. We are students. The Guild's numerous societies has expanded our social circles, taught us new skills, or allowed us to indulge our interests, while the sports clubs have not only been a healthy release, but strengthened us physically. I remember during my first Freshers' Week, trying out the fencing society. My leg muscles have never forgiven me. For a week, stairs were a nightmare. We have also given back through voluntary work, whether through societies, university events, or within the local community. Our impact has rippled out across the city, and I hope that it will continue to do so. This ceremony is the culmination of all these aspects of our university experience, and our degrees are symbolic shorthand of not only our improved subject knowledge, but our extensive effort, hard work, and dedication. That is, of course, under normal circumstances, for our cohort it's been both the best of times and the worst of unprecedented times, during which we were forced to adapt to different ways of learning and even existing. In doing so, and still accomplishing our goals, we have proven our resolve, resilience, and courage. I want each and every one of you to know how proud I am of you. It was hard, but you did it. I'd also like to give our collective thanks to those who have helped and guided us along the way, to our lecturers, mentors, and tutors whose knowledge and expertise have not only illuminated our academic interests, but made every effort to support us through such strange times. Thank you. To the rest of the university staff who kept us safe, our places of learning clean and open for us, and everything in between, thank you. To our family, friends, and the rest of our support network, your love and encouragement has been instrumental in us reaching this point. Thank you. Over the last few years, we have been made aware that all our lives are interconnected, but we are reliant upon the work and help of an entire community. So I'd also like to thank those not directly connected to the university or ourselves: the public transport operators, the nurses, the doctors, the other healthcare workers, the lorry drivers, the disposal workers, the council staff, the farmers, the sales assistants, the delivery drivers, an endless list of people whose effort and energy have helped our lives in a multitude of ways. Thank you. So what comes next? Whether we explore the world, continue in education, to begin careers or businesses, or all of the above, that is up to us. For who truly knows what opportunities tomorrow will bring? What I do know is that every person here today has the skills, knowledge, and spirit to achieve whatever they desire. But we have proven that already. Whatever you decide, I hope you find only success and happiness. May the road rise up to meet you, and may the wind be ever at your back. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah, for these warm and wise words, prepared, it should be noted, to a very tight deadline, and with no option of an extension. So thank you. I also want to thank you, Sarah, for mentioning your lecturers. There's a select group of them sitting behind us here, so I think we should really take the opportunity to thank them as well. So we're coming to the end of the ceremony, and for all the amazing things you've done over the past 2 years, and for all the amazing things you're going to do, I want to hear one more cheer and round of applause from all of you. I declare this congregation for the celebration of our graduates closed. Salva sit universitas nostra, quod precantes consurgamus.
Graduates and guests, please stand.